Yo guys, what's going on? Hope you're having an amazing day. Today is Thursday. We have the promo tomorrow, man. Shapeshifters is coming tomorrow, Friday, man. June 16th. Mark your calendars, man. It is tomorrow. Less than 24 hours. We will be having an insane promo here. New team coming out. We have, hopefully, it's multiple teams, but so far we have team one right now leaked. Hopefully, most of them are leaked. We'll probably drop some extra ones throughout the day. We'll definitely see that. I'll definitely update you guys on that. Icons coming out, heroes as well. Crazy promo. If you guys don't know, the premise of the promo, man, is pretty much players being swapped positions from what they're regularly at. So, say if you are a left winger like Vinicius Jr. and they swap him into maybe like a striker, or they put him into like a right wing or maybe a cam, something like that. Sometimes they go like above and beyond and put like a center back at like striker or like right wing, something like that. But I think we had that in the past at foot 19. I think we had like a Van Dijk at striker and Ramos. So that was pretty cool. We had Marcelo last year at striker. He was a left back. So pretty cool stuff like that. Hopefully, something crazy like that happens. We're definitely gonna try and hopefully get crazy cards like that. But anyways, I know you guys are here for crazy leaks. So if you guys are enjoying the video, man, throughout, please drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you guys are not already, man. Make sure you guys are keeping up with the content as well. So we do have the leaks here as well for you guys. So big shout out to Foot Sheriff, who always comes in clutch with the leaks, man. So big shout out to him. Without him, we wouldn't really have the content we do to inform you guys. So big shout out to him. So we're definitely gonna get through that. We do have it here, man. So we have a lot of cards coming out. We have an Alvarez card coming as well, which is a very cool card. None of the cards really have predicted stats or confirmed stats, I should say. A lot of them are just unknown, man. So Alvarez for sure coming. This is all guaranteed, by the way, by Foot Sheriff verified accounts on Twitters. So we definitely know it is coming. So Alvarez, definitely a very cool card. Mexicano, very cool. Ajax links. He should be leaving Ajax, I think, next year anyway. So that's definitely a cool card for sure. He's always had crazy cards in FIFA. Definitely a big dub over there. So I'm very excited for that. Frankowski, we've had his card previous this year already, man. But we'll see what he turns into, man. It's same with Alvarez. Maybe Alvarez is a midfielder. Frankowski is a left wing back. So maybe they drop Frankowski's like a striker, like a midfielder, center back, a winger. You never know, man. Alvarez could be like a winger. He could be like a fullback. He could be a center back. You never know, man. Sometimes you don't even go out too crazy with the position modifiers. Maybe you just go from like a CDM to like a center back, or like a center back to like a left back or right back, something like that, or maybe like a wing back to a winger. You never know. That's usually how they do it sometimes, depending on the player. But that's very cool. Or Solini as well, man. He's usually a center forward or a winger. So we'll see if they drop him down in like the center mid spot. Maybe they drop him as a winger or like a pure striker. We'll see. But definitely a very cool card. I do like how EA do try to change up the players a bit, but they do kind of use the same players to get like Eric Bailly. Eric Bailly had a winter wild card as well, so he is a center back, but I feel like he could be a center mid like Fofana, man. We've been seeing Fofana as well with the team of the season for Liga. He's an ultimate team of the season. So if they drop like a Eric Bailly and like a Fofana crazy link in the center mid spot, that could be very cool. Something like that. I could definitely see the EA doing something like that. So that could definitely be a W there. Eric Bailly's obviously one of the crazier cards in the game for for FIFA. He was pretty good this year. We have Memphis Depay as well dropping, man. He has had a left wing card and a center forward card, so we'll see what he drops for this year, man. So hopefully, maybe they make him into like a right wing or maybe a midfielder. I'm not really too sure. Maybe they go crazy, make him like a fullback. We'll never know, man. So I think he did have like a Foot Fantasy card. That card was a striker. You could turn him into a left wing. So maybe they make this card like a pure left wing, or they make him into a right wing. We'll see for sure. I know they've had like Ronaldo in the past. They made him into like a right wing, and he could only play striker. So that was pretty cool. That was like back in like FIFA 20, man. If you guys remember that, that was pretty cool. So maybe something like that for sure. But Memphis Depay, obviously a cool card, 5-star skills. Hopefully they boost up the weak foot, man. No more 3 stars to weak foot, man. We want to see 4-star or above, man. 5-star would be really cool with this card. 5-star would be really sick. And we had Bruno Fernandes being leaked today, actually. So Bruno Fernandes is a cam. We all know that cam or CM. But I feel like low-key they might just make this card like a CDM. They won't go too all out, like make him a striker or like a winger, fullback, center back. I think they might just make him like a CDM, make him a defensive mid. Help more people put him in the team, more defensive in the midfield for them instead of him just being an attacker. So definitely a pretty cool card for sure. Good links, Portuguese and Manchester United Premier League links. So definitely a W there. We definitely want to see that. So very cool card. And then we also have Riyad Mahrez, man. This guy is a right winger. So hopefully they drop him maybe like a striker card, or maybe on the left side. Cam as well. I think he's had a cam card already, so maybe I could probably see him either at striker or maybe at the left wing spot. But he has 5-star skills, so hopefully got 5-star Mahrez, left wing or striker card could definitely be very cool. We want to see these guys be super pacey, really good dribbling. But as I said before, man, a lot of these cards don't have their guaranteed stats, man. These are all like they're pretty much either predicted or non-existent, man. So we don't know for sure. So, but Amara is for sure, obviously a very very cool card. We all love Mars in the game, very very cool. We also have a Rudiger card. I could definitely see this card coming in as like a center mid or like a CDM. I don't really see him. Maybe EA drop it, go crazy, make him like a striker or something. But maybe a fullback. I don't know, man. I feel like they're not gonna really drop something like super nuts for Rudiger. I feel like maybe like make him like a CDM or something. Maybe like a replacement for like Cruz. You know, a German CDM. We'll definitely see that. I mean, Rudiger's a cool card, man. He obviously had good cards this year, last year for sure. Rudiger obviously a crazy card. We move on to Becker as well, man. I think we all know Becker. I think he had a crazy card beginning of the year, actually. I think it was like an inform or something, or a special card. People were using him. Obviously, this is a very sick dynamic with Spider-Man dynamic. If EA do not use this, bro, they are fumbling the bag. So they definitely got to use this. I could probably see him as like a winger. I think he is a striker or like a right mid in game. So as like his original position. So definitely like a left wing card, right wing, something like that. Maybe a cam. We'll see for sure. I mean, this is a pretty cool card. Obviously, the dynamic. If EA don't use it, like I said, man, fumbling the bag. We definitely want to see a Becker, bro. We move on as well to Van Dijk. This is a very, very big one, man, because FIFA 19, Van Dijk had a striker card, and that card was insane. If you remember that back in the day, if you know that card was crazy. People really like that Van Dijk, also the Ramos as well. So maybe they drop like a flashback again, like the Van Dijk as a striker. That could be very, very cool. Usually when players have like a center back card and they go to striker or something like this, they usually drop the stats for making them like a center back and trying to make him into a striker. So if you guys see a Van Dijk and he has like lower defending, that's probably the reason. Well, that is the reason. So if he has like 90 defending, man, either drop it down to like maybe 60 or 70, but make his attacking stats like pace, shooting, passing, dribbling a little bit higher. So maybe they make him like 80 something dribbling and then 90 pace and then 90 something shooting and then 90 something passing. That could be very very cool. Hopefully it keeps the physical though. So obviously Van Dijk, a very meta card in this game. A lot of people use Van Dijk, team of the year, one of the better center backs in this game. So if you have him, you can put him as striker. I feel like people will still try to put him either like in the midfield or drop it down into center back as well. But we'll see if he plays like a Haaland type of striker or Lewandowski. But very very cool. And we also had Eden Hazard again, back-to-back years for FIFA 22 last year. He was a cam, 96 rated, I believe. So they're going to drop him again. Hopefully, you don't make him, like a cam again. Maybe try to make him into a striker, maybe a right wing. That could be pretty cool. I really don't want to see a Hazard cam again. I could, it's kind of dead. So I know left wing to cam last year. This year, left wing to maybe striker, maybe to right wing. Hopefully, don't copy and paste. I know EA are very, they do that a lot. A lot of during the years, they do like a copy paste of cards or promos, whatever. So hopefully, they do the same player, but maybe make him a striker, maybe make him a right wing, like I said. So hopefully, good pace, good shooting on this card. We'll see, man. A lot of predicted stats or no stats at all, like I said, man. But Hazard definitely a very cool card in the game. He has had a fall off in real life, but definitely take us back to those Chelsea days, man. I want to see like a 99 pace, 98 shooting Hazard, man, right wing or striker. That could be very, very cool, man. But we also have from FIFA Trading Romania. So shout out to FIFA Trading Romania as well, always helping us out with the leaks as well. So Upamecano as well, man, 94 as well. These are predicted stats, but man, if you get an Upamecano, man, he's already had a card in the game. I think he had a foot fantasy card. He had a couple of informs. Pretty solid card, man, in the back. Good, strong links. Bayern, French, of course. Those are very good links. But hopefully, his card is crazy. I don't really know where he's going to be playing in the game. He is a center back, of course, but maybe drop him as like a CDM, maybe a fullback, maybe a center mid. We'll see. I really don't see him really dropping like any fullbacks or not fullbacks, sorry, but center backs as like a winger. Maybe I know they did that with it was a Dutch one last year, I believe, and I think he plays at a sport thing now. But I can't remember his name right now. If you guys know, drop it down in the comments. But he was dropped as a center back. They put him as a right wing, man. That card was pretty cool. And he was pretty pacey too. He was like 99 pace, so he was pretty solid. He was pretty cheap as well. I think he was like in every single pack. But yeah, man, something like this, Upamecano could be very, very cool. Definitely want to see that, man. But we do come back to the new chemistry. So we're gonna explain this over a bit. Last year we did see it as well. We had cards that had like a little crown at the very top of the card, and it was pretty much the cards whoever had that acted as a hero. So let's say if I think we had it last year. We had like a Ronaldo, and there's like a crown on the top of his card. Pretty much meant he was a Portuguese Manchester United hero. So think of it as if he was like a Kuel or maybe like an Ollie. He was a hero card. So if you were Portuguese, Prem or Manchester United, you had a link. So if you were all three, like if you were like linked with Bruno Fernandes, that would get a full chemistry there. So full chem like we see here, man. So Portuguese, Manchester United. So that's definitely we already know it's Bruno. So one link for either nation, for the league, and for team, man. So should be pretty self-explanatory, man. So full chemistry would look like something like this. I think this might be a Comm as well. I think the left winger. I think that's who it is. But you have the team, you have the nation, also the league. So that's full chem there. So they're gonna do it as well. Hopefully, you know, they expand it again through other promo screens, hopefully throughout the day, and also tomorrow before the promo comes out, so you guys can get a full explanation of it. But pretty much that's how to go. We did have this as well. I wanted to go through a little bit of last year's team. We did pull it up here, man. A lot of the cards are pretty crazy, man. We had Hazard as well, like I said, Son, Davies, St. Juste. That was his team. That was his name. Sorry, I just remembered it now. St. Juste. He was a center back. Dropped him as a right wing. This card was pretty cheap, but he was very, very good as well. If you dropped him as like a fullback, people did play a lot. A lot of the meta was fullback and center back as well this year, as well, man. So Mukiele was very good. Right back to center back. Kalulu as well, center back. I think he was like a fullback or something, but they dropped him there. Tal as center mid was crazy. I think the year before that he had a striker card, and the year before that he had a winger card. It was crazy, man. This was Tal is definitely a card that we definitely want to see every year. He's kind of like that card that we see every year, like the reoccurring one. Messi as well, job as a center forward. This card was crazy. If you guys did use these cards, Son was nuts. Aubameyang as well as crazy. Hector Bellerin, pretty cheap options as well. But we did have 4 teams for this one, man. So I think EA are definitely gonna try to milk this out this promo, man. So 4 teams last year, so a whole month of just shapeshifters. But this is also the time they drop like 85 times 10 repeatables or shapeshifter guaranteed packs or whatever. You know, crazy card packs for you guys to open up these for these cards, man. So we had Ronaldo the next week after that. So we had Ronaldo, we had Messi the week before, we had Ramos. Center back to striker cards, which is definitely what I expect for Van Dijk. Something like this. So we did have like an insane card that pretty much had insane defending stats. It was pretty much like a Hulk card, man. So he was like throughout the whole year, man. He was crazy. Pace, shooting, passing, everything was nuts, man. So he's pretty much an insane card. Marcelo as well, man. This card was a left back, dropped him as a striker. Obviously not in the game anymore, but this card was crazy in the midfield. I think people really did use Ramos as a center back as well, CDM. He was pretty good. Corona, Arnautovic, Tierney, Blind. So we had Arnautovic who was a striker and he dropped down as a center back. A lot of people didn't really use this card. I never saw him ever in the game, but Silas had him like as a center forward, but he was like a right wing back. A right mid card, I think that year, so he was pretty good as well. Pereira center mid, dropped to left wing back, and then Daily Blind center back to center CDM, which I expect from a lot of the cards who are either center backs or CDMs and they just swap positions. I expect that the most, and then we had Tyranny as well, left back to center back. Pretty cool cards, man, pretty cheap. But then also the third week is also when we were introduced to heroes dropping as shapeshifters. But also this year they should be introducing icons as well. So you've been seeing a lot of icons dropping as either promo cards. So we had like foot birthdays, we've had team of the years, etc., etc. So definitely want to see some crazy cards. We have been seeing some talks as like a Socrates, Thierry Henry's, Eusebios, Pele's R9s, of course, Dino, you know, crazy cards. Of course, you want to see those. End of the game, you want to see crazy cards like that. We had like Gomez as well, dropping down from down to a center back, man, who was pretty cool. We also had Valverde dropping from like right wing center mid, dropping to a right wing back. We had Rashford to a cam. We had Sane as a center forward. Ricken as a right mid. Felipe center back to CDM, and Cucurella left wing back. So nothing too crazy for Cucurella. He was obviously like, I think he was like a left wing or left mid. Dropped that to a left wing back. Nothing too crazy. Ribery from a center forward to a left wing. And then the last squad that they did drop, man, was like a Pepe. They had him from center back to striker. And this card was pretty nuts, man. People dropped him as like a CDM. So he was pretty crazy. A lot of people use that card. Abdi Pele from striker to left wing. This card was crazy. Delit as well when he was at Juve. He was a center mid. People did use this card, man. A lot of cards you see that from center back to center, go to CDM or CMs. Drop, and everyone just started playing 5-back or just dropping them or swapping them around to put him at center back, man. It was crazy. We had Walker as well, one of the best cards in this game, man, for center back wise. He was nuts. 99 pace. He was disgusting, man. Cordoba, pretty packable. He was pretty easy to pack later on in the year, but a lot of people had this card at right wing. People put right back, sorry, put him at center back. Like he was crazy. Di Natale as well. Conte as a cam. A lot of people just played him at CDM anyway, so it didn't really matter. And then Claudio Maurice. I feel like low-key EA just have to make these cards actually be played as striker. Like, what's the point of having a Pepe with insane defending stats if he's played at striker? Might as well just make him a pure striker. That'd be very cool. That's what I think. I mean, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. But yeah, man, Shapeshifters is coming. It's looking like an insane team. Hope you guys are excited just as much as I am. I always love this promo, man. One of the best promos this year. I am excited, man. My team's not looking the best either, man. You guys are like, what do you mean, bro? You have like R9 there. You have, bro, I'm still using gold Mbappe, man. You guys look at my team, bro. Gold Mbappe is almost 1,600 games, bro. I'm sick of this. I gotta get rid of this, bro. It's too much for me, bro. This is a team I'm using for the cup, man. But yeah, man, I want to see some insane cards. We didn't really get too lucky for team of the season, man. We did pack some crazy cards, of course, but this is the main team right now. We are still using Mbappe. We're still using Diaby. I've been swapping cards around. Like, my bench is disgusting right now. Like, we have Dingo and, like, Salah on the bench. I can't get Chem. But, yeah, man, this is a team. We're very excited for Shapeshifters. Hopefully, we pack some. We're going to definitely grind some player picks for sure. Hope you guys jump into the stream. If you guys made it all the way to the end of the video, I love you guys so much. Drop a thumbs up or subscribe if you guys are not already, man. I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And, hey, yo, man, good luck to everyone trying to pack at Shapeshifters. I wish you the best of luck, man. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.